As soon as man made machines, they began to evolve, both man and the machines. We went from a black and white CRT televisions to everyone walking around with a pocket-sized OLED screen in just a blink of time. But some machines don't change. They just perfect their purpose. Take your everyday nail clipper for instance, unbothered by progress, yet flawless at what it does. And in the same way, this is the new Mercedes-Benz G-Class. Now in its W463 generation, the G, it remains familiar, timeless and utterly indisputable. You're watching Car and Bike, I'm Bilal and I've got a day to spend with this new G, so let's get down to it. But before we begin, you know the drill. It's like, share and subscribe to the Car and Bike YouTube channel if you haven't already, and hit the bell icon as well so that you can be notified every time we bring out a new, informative and entertaining video from the world of cars and bikes. At first glance, it's the same G-Class we have known for decades. The same upright face, the same silhouette that has outlasted design trends. You might be mistaken that this is still the decade-old G we have been seeing around a lot. But you will be forgiven for looking closer and there are a few nuances. The grille is rounder around the edges, has 4 louvers instead of 3 like the older G, and the headlights have multi-beam LED for the first time. You would also miss the slightly curved A-pillar and the air dam up front, which has resulted in a drag coefficient coming down from 0.53 to 0.48. It's still a wall against the wind at that figure, but it does that now a tad more intelligently. Also, a first for the G is the keyless entry for those utilitarian doors. You still have to heave them close. At the back, the necessary bling is added with a spare wheel getting a chrome finished cover. Now, if you have been following the G-Class lineage here in India, earlier it used to come with G350d badge. Then came the G400d that we drove not so long ago. Now this one, it has a G450d badge at the back. Now under the long clamshell bonnet sits a 3-litre straight 6 diesel, which is now producing 50 bhp and 50 Nm more than the outgoing model. So the power output is around 360 bhp and 750 Nm, making this engine one of the most powerful diesel engines that Mercedes has ever produced. What's new and standard now with this engine is the 48-volt mild hybrid system. So not only does it help with the bigger ISG, it also reduces the fuel consumption. Mild hybrid system, it's becoming a norm across all the powertrains in the Mercedes lineup. This is the newest one to get that. This diesel engine has the grunt but also the refinement. There is no noise, no vibration, just pure muscle. What defines this G-Class isn't its power but how it carries it. There's a mass, there's might and also there's maturity to it. It might come as a surprise to many of you. Though it looks utilitarian, the G is as easy to drive as any other GL model in the Merc lineup. Its steering is heavy but easy to manage. The suspension is surprisingly calm and you still feel the 2.5 ton weight, but it moves with a rhythm. And yes, people do make way for the G as they should on the road. You still sit pretty high, so that confidence continues. You're above everything. Now I wish if only the G-Wagon came with a button with humble written on it. Now that I've told you all the changes about this new G-Class on the outside, let's take a look on the inside and let me tell you that the G-Class, it's still a class on its own. Now in a time where you don't even have to close your doors yourself, at this price point you just have to get in and the doors close themselves, there exists a car like the G where you close it and it will remind you that you haven't closed it hard enough. Part of the update is a touchscreen which used to be trackpad control before. A touchscreen for the G is a first in forever. And lastly, there's ADAS added to the long feature list. Now this isn't a cabin that tries to be minimalistic or futuristic or anything fancy. It's just built. It's built to endure. Not much has changed, but it need not change when it was designed to last a lifetime. Every click, every texture feels mechanical yet refined. This is what happens when durability and design meet at a point where the opulent and affluent hang out. You realize this interior wasn't made for trends, it was made for decades. So at the end of the day, in a world which is obsessed with change, this new G450d, it simply reminds us that the progress, it can be intentionally subtle. With this update, it hasn't reinvented itself and it need not do that in the first place. In fact, I won't be surprised if the next 3 generations of the G-Class, it will carry forward the same aesthetics both inside and out as this one. Because the G-Class, it simply transcends what was already made right. It is a subtle display of strength, the engineering and a design which was made to go the distance. And at the end of the day, it's still and unmistakably a G. And that's all from me in this video. I hope you liked it, and if you did, do hit that like button and share this video with someone who loves the G-Class. And that's all from me in this video. This is Bilal signing off. Until next time.